Hello everyone, my name is PINKCOVA. Pain made me beautiful. Let's fly. If you are watching my video for the first time or you are returning back to watch my video, feel free to hit the likes button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video if you love what you hear. Okay? So let's go straight to the point. What do I have for you today? My topic for today is silence is louder than drama. Silence is louder than drama. In fact, silence helps you to listen to yourself, others, and God Almighty. Silence speaks better than words. Silence makes a lot of people that are expecting you to talk to feel unsettled. They look at you, they think like, why is he not talking? Why is he not talking? What's going on with him or her? You know, it creates mystery for them. You know, they can't help it. They think all the time like, what's going on? He always liked to talk before. She always liked to talk before. But now, she's just keeping silent. You know, it drives them crazy. Silence is very powerful. So we have to know how to use silence in many cases. I can tell you that a lot of people have been in the hospital, or they are present in the hospital or in the jail right now as I'm talking. Why? Because they choose not to be silent when there is drama or argument going on. Arguments and drama is like brothers and sisters. I'm telling you. Sometimes some people are trying their best to provoke you, to make you hungry, because they want you to be in trouble. They want to cause trouble for you, but you don't know. So when they start their drama, you freak out, you react unnecessarily. You get so aggressive and angry when people are trying to make you angry, right? And sometimes people are even testing you. They are playing upon your intelligence. But at that moment, you have to be very patient. Exercise patience at that time. You don't even have to talk. You just have to walk away when you start feeling that negativity from them. But sometimes I know it's very hard for you to comport yourself, to control your emotions when people are making you angry. But you have to exercise it. You have to try your best to put it in practice so that you won't get yourself in a very big trouble. Right? Okay. Let me give you one of the benefits of silence. Mental clarity. Mental clarity. When you exercise silence, sometimes you can easily see what's going on within yourself. It gives you clarity about what is going on in your surroundings or environment. Right? But if you are not silent and you are trying to, cause fight, cause drama, that is going to cause you a lot of stress. Silence will give you a lot of peace of mind. You'll be at peace within yourself, because when people are trying to provoke you or make you angry, you just go silent. You don't have to talk at all. Stop reacting unnecessarily when people are causing drama or picking a fight with you. We have to be very, very careful. That's one. Two, self-control. Self-control. People find it so hard to control themselves when there is a fight going on. I am telling you, as I'm talking right now, a lot of people are going through divorce or divorce just because they are not patient with their partners. They don't know how to exercise patience when they are having arguments with their partners. Living with someone is not easy. It's not at all. And you can never know someone very well if you are not living with them. So when you start with living with people, right, you start seeing some of their weaknesses. You start seeing a lot of things that you don't like. So at that moment, sometimes you get so angry. What's this? What's that? I can't tolerate this. This is not fair. What kind of rubbish is this? What kind of nonsense is this? Sometimes it's not your fault. It's just the way you feel at that time. So you have to be very careful when someone is making you angry. Either you are living with that person or not. Either you are at work, right? You are on vacation, or you are in the public where people surround you. You have to keep cool and calm. Because there's something I want you to know. There is individual differences. God Almighty created we human beings differently. So there is no way that we won't have issues. There is no way. There's no solution to that. The only one that has the solution is God Almighty. That's the only one that has the solution. God Almighty. So the solution is not in our hands, right? But there are some ways that we can take. There's some path that we can take to control and manage any kind of issues like that. And one of them is going silent. Going silent. You don't have to talk. But people like to talk too much sometimes, and it creates a lot of drama. We need to avoid it. Okay? Apart from that, healing. Silence could heal you. I am telling you. Silence could heal you, especially when people offend you. There's no way we won't offend each other. That is going to happen, and we can see it happening all the time. But when it happens, silence can solve or manage that kind of situations. But when we are not silent, right, and someone, either your friend, your partner, your dad, your mom, one of your siblings, or anybody is trying to provoke you or make you angry, if you are not someone that could control your emotions at that time, you are going to cause a lot of trouble that you may not even have control about. I'm telling you. And sometimes it could lead to regret. That, oh my God, if I had known, I should have just kept quiet when this person was trying to make me angry. Silence is power. It's louder than drama. In fact, from my own personal experience, the more quieter you are, the more you can control your emotions. The more you can control what you hear, how you feel, how you think. Silence can make you do that. Okay? So, confidence is part of it. Confidence is part of the benefit of being silent. Confidence. Because sometimes when you don't talk too much, as I said earlier, it creates a lot of mystery to people. Like, why is he not talking? What's going on? What happened? Did I offend him or her? Oh, why is she quiet? I think I did something wrong to her or what? It creates mystery. And it makes people to feel like you are really confident in yourself. We have to exercise how to comport ourselves. It's not every time that we have to talk. Sometimes when you talk too much, There's some opportunities that you're going to miss from people, because when you listen to what people are telling you, right, especially when they are trying to criticize you, when you listen attentively, bountifully, at that time, there's some things you start learning from people. There might be some things that you are doing that are wrong, but you might think they are right. You might think what you are doing is right. Right? But if you could try as much as possible to just go silent and listen to what people are telling you, either they are trying to criticize what you are doing, you're going to learn a lot of lessons, at least one or two things from what they are telling you. And you can even utilize that, and that could help what you are doing. And you could be very successful just because you are listening to what they are trying to tell you. But some people, they get so hungry, aggressive, they start, blah, 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 they go back and forth with people, they just start arguments. It is unnecessary. It is unnecessary. It is not important. It is not vital. It is not spectacular, right? To be having arguments with people when they are trying to tell you how they feel about what you are doing. Silence is power. Silence is power. It's louder than drama. Let's try as much as possible to be quiet sometimes. It avoids a lot of trouble. A lot of people are in the jail right now just because they can't be silent sometimes. They can't control their emotions. They react unnecessarily. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, this and that. Blah, blah, blah. No, you don't need that. You don't need that. Silence can avoid a lot of drama. So that's one of the benefits of being silent. Confidence. It builds confidence for you. So it avoids arguments. I've said that before. It avoids unnecessary arguments from people. Right? And sometimes silence also lets you be creative. Woo! Let me give you an instance. Anytime I feel like composing a song, I love to be in a quiet room because I need to think, cogitate before I write. I just don't write songs like, okay, I just pick a pen and start writing. No. I think about the topic. I think about how my song is going to impact people positively before I start writing. I think about probably what has been going on in my life that I can use to teach other people so that they can learn from it. For instance, maybe I've made a mistake in the past. I can use one of those mistakes to teach people, in my songs. But I love to do that when I'm in a very quiet room because it brings a lot of inspirations for me. Silence is powerful. It is power. Okay? It makes you to be very creative when you try as much as possible to exercise silence. Okay? So, to round everything up, I'm challenging you today. I need you to start exercising patience when people are trying to cause drama or trouble for you. Keep cool and calm. Try to be meek. M-E-E-K. Calm down. Stop arguing with people. You don't need that at all. It's just for your own inner peace so that you can have peace of mind. How many people are you going to be fighting all the time? How many people? How many people are you going to be fighting all the time? Are you not tired of fighting? Why? Control your emotions to avoid being in the jail or being in the hospital. I remember one time, this a personal story of mine. of myself, right? Many years ago, I was in one facility. I was working with some, of my coworkers, where there were a lot of residents, So I was helping them to pass the trays, so that the resident can eat and be fine. So one of the co-workers that was working with me that very day, Jesus Christ, I don't know what really happened. He was so hungry. He became so aggressive towards me. He came to me and started telling me some nonsense. He was saying, why did you do this? Why did you do that? It's like, I started feeling like he was trying to control what I was doing. He was acting as the boss or director of the nursing, I was like, I felt so sad because of the way he confronted me, in a very bad way. But instantaneously, something came to my mind that says, don't talk. Don't say anything. Shh. Keep quiet. And I kept quiet. I didn't say anything. I just kept doing what I was doing. After 2 weeks, this same guy went to meet the director of nursing in our office. And he was so aggressive, arguing with this director of nursing. And just because of that, he was fired instantly. He was fired instantly. So that's another lesson for us, that we should be calm and be very quiet in some situations. Not because you are weak, but it's just to avoid trouble so that you can have peace of mind. Okay? That is what I have for you today. Silence is power. It is louder than drama. If you love what you have heard from me today, I need you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and feel free to share to someone that this message resonates with. Okay? And I will talk to you guys later. I will see you guys in my next video. Pain made me beautiful. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.